It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. Welcome, everyone, to the start of the NFL postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Ewert here as these teams begin the journey toward the Super Bowl. And at this stage, Brock, it's a daunting task ahead to make it all the way. They need 3 straight wins against the best teams in the NFL. Two of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC Wildcard game. He's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Kid, I think we've gotten a pretty good sense of the type of NFL quarterback he's going to be as he's worked through his second season and he's put his team on this postseason stage. Now we get to see the type of leader he could be when every single play, every single moment is bigger than it was in the regular season.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second.
On play action, here's May. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive.
Stevenson has it knocked free. But I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Completed over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10.
May now on 3rd down. Taking a chance at the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
It's now 4th down.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Jabril Pepper is on the coverage.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Patriots into the dime. 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Brought in by his back. Dobbins. Shoots another one. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Throwing on first down. Nix. Finds Troutman. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Nix off the play action. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play.
Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kyle Decker makes the play. And the Patriots take over as he records his 10th career INT. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. A run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright.
He's brought down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
May now from the gun. He finds Diggs right side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Denver offense taking the field for their 2nd drive. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
He's descended upon it quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. At the 27.
Nix from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 6.
Putting a receiver in motion. On 3rd and 2. Here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the right, or a typical QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and we're on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 15-yard line.
Here's made in the air. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. Works the sideline to the 30. And he's all the way up to the 41. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
26 yards. And the Patriots 1st down.
Made a throw it. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Complete to Taylor.
Defense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Good throw completed by May. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's good for Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. Here's May on 1st and 10. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on. It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get the game's first points here in the second.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays could follow.
Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. On 1st down, it's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. We have an injured player down there, and with his history, we really hope this is nothing serious. It is J.K. Dobbins who was hurt on that one. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Trying to get it with the option here. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. First down from the 42. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
A pickup of 17. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I can chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to...
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Troubles with his snap, but he still knocks it through. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Escapes a defender. The Broncos send quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Nix now on 1st and 10. Left side now caught by Sutton. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Shotgun hands off to Harvey. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball to make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Patriots and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. May off the play fake. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. He totally flipped the field in the tone of this drive.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. That's another quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going again. It's May. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the air. It's May. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. May now on third down. He has the... Now Henry, and it's out. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play, Brock. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the first down, too.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 13-point lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space. He sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs from 37.
7-yard gain. And the Broncos first down.
Giving this to Harvey. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Gillette after this. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Nick's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Shotgun snap to Nix. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the draw, to give to Harvey. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Nix looking to throw. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. No luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send it backwards on 3rd and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. It's only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First call here coming from the shotgun. May now. Caught by his back. Gibson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. May now from the gun. And he's conked, and it's Higgins again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10.
Again, it's May. He'll get this to Henry. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's May again. Henry on the catch. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air yet again, May. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Riley lost there defensively.
2nd and 10. Here's May. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. The give inside to Stevenson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Howard.
And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the 2nd half. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. This one finds Evan Ingram. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. And it's as we expected, partner. You call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. Shoots away from one. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an edge. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Fits it through the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
Nix with it on 1st. Complete out to the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal.
Working inside the red zone. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Dobbins. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Frying forward on the ground. And no, he can't reach the end zone again. Got them the touchdown, but cannot add on another 2.
Defense did their homework on that one. They were keyed in from the start. They knew exactly who the offense was going to lean on to try to go for 2 there.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fields this one at the 3. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. 1st down, man. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
And the Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
May on 1st and 10. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. Not sure.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ted Surtain has it. And the Broncos are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. It's an option right that begins this drive. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. He dodged the tackle. And this is near the first down, but they need one more yard now to get it. Third down at the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 10.
Next, trying to sneak it. Loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a
So
yard.
a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First down. First and 10.
Design bootleg here. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6
Man in motion here.
at the Patriots' 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Going with Dobbins here. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, had a nice little gain on the ground.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Flushed out of the pocket. And they're going to score a touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bo Nix touchdown.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking first down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
The Broncos will line up for the...
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down for the sack. They can't even get a throwaway on that 2-point try. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Starting to drive here with Gibson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
May now on third down. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Pistol give here to Dobbins. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Dobbins with some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead to 7. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
One after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8.
29. Patriots 21.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. And Coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. So first and 10 now from the 30. On play action, here's May. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. That play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Here's May to the air. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Broncos going nickel here. Third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Third and long for him here. We've got a screen to the running back. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
A gain of 11 yards.
They'll try it now with Stevenson. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Denver ready for another offensive possession. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. They've got first down here from the 36. Running this with Dobbins. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Broncos with it here, hoping to close out a playoff victory. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running it again with Dobbins. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd 10.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards.
Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos lead by 15 now. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New England offense running out now. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. He'll get this to Henry. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
16 yards. That's another Patriots.
Going play action, May. That's incomplete left side. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's May again. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Gibson here from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
He's got him. That's McMillan. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. He's getting on the ground here with Dobbins. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Nick's now to throw. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Now following the play, we have the medical staff hurrying out as we look and see it's Cortland Sutton in some pain down there. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. We'll give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Nix from the gun. All the left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Heads out on the bootleg. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
Kate, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging onto the football.
Throwing to the back of the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he cleans it and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
The kick by Lutz is good. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Well, those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult. Now 2 touchdowns got to be scored. And that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Here's May on 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Caught by his back. Gibson looks away from one. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
And the Patriots
1st down. May. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
To the air yet again. May has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
For a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Again, it's May. Going the out route, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Working quickly here.
Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. May. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
McMillan. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
Going again. It's May. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. It's a gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. So read here, and this is Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. 1st down from the 42.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Broncos with a 15-point advantage.
1st down, Denver.
Design run, here's Nix. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Dobbins trying the right side. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a look for Nix. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And you never want to count out those wildcard teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.